Here we go. This is break 1562, the 2021 Topps Bowman Chrome. One box, pick your team. Folks, we moved that National Treasures collegiate football hobby one box pick your team plus random to 40% off. There's 2 spots left. Let's get all of these that are in the red zone closed. Eugenio Suarez of the Cincinnati Reds, a Francisco Alvarez out of 150 summer camp of the New York Mets. Followed up by a Bowman first black and white. That's Yiddy Cape of the Miami Marlins right there going to Richard. Then we have Emerson Hancock of the Mariners and Jeremy De La Rosa of the Nationals. Whit Merrifield of the Royals, Luis Ariz of the Minnesota Twins, a 40-man futures Jared Kelly of the Chicago White Sox, followed up by Bobby Witt Jr. of the Kansas City Royals and Austin Hendrick of the Cincinnati Reds. Fernando Tatis Jr. of the Padres, a Bobby Witt Jr. of the Kansas City Royals to Mr. CEO, a black and white Christian Hernandez of the Chicago Cubs going to Derek, followed by Jarren Duran of the Red Sox and Christian Robinson of the Diamondbacks. Randy Arozarena of the Tampa Bay Rays, Shohei Ohtani of the Angels, a 40-man futures Austin Hendrick, followed up by a Pedro Pineda of the Oakland Athletics, right there going to Mr. CEO with that Bowman first, and then a Pedro Leon of the Houston Astros going to TJ. Jose Altuve of the Astros, a shimmer Jeremy De La Rosa at a 250 of the Washington Nationals to Todd right there. A black and white Reed Detmers of the Los Angeles Angels. And then we have a Bowman first, Miguel Bleis of the Boston Red Sox going to Derek. And then we have Emmanuel Rodriguez of the Minnesota Twins going to Gavin. We have a Deivi Garcia RC of the New York Yankees going to Shannon right there. Following that up, we have Andres Jimenez of the Cleveland Guardians. Andre Jimenez of the Cleveland Guardians right there. Followed up by a Matt Chapman out of 250 of the Oakland Athletics. And that is going to be heading to Mr. CEO. Followed by a Bowman first, Alexander Vizcaino of the New York Yankees going to Shannon, and Jordan Adams of the Los Angeles Angels going to TJ. We have a Dane Dunning RC of the Texas Rangers heading to Gavin. Following that up with a Dylan Carlson RC of the St. Louis Cardinals going to Allen. Following that with a black and white Heidbert Perez of the Milwaukee Brewers, and that is going to Gavin as well. Followed by Tristan Casas of the Red Sox and Jeremy Pena of the Houston Astros. Christian Pache RC of the Atlanta Braves going to David. Followed up by an Asa Lacy of the Kansas City Royals. Asa Lacy of the Royals, Mr. CEO. Followed by a 40-man futures Reed Detmers of the Los Angeles Angels. Then we have Tyler Soderstrom of the Oakland Athletics and a Julio Rodriguez of the Seattle Mariners. Shane Bieber of the Guardians, question hero of the Milwaukee Brewers, a Nick Gonzalez of black and white of the Pittsburgh Pirates right there. Followed up by Austin Martin of the Blue Jays and Matt Manning of the Detroit Tigers. We're on to our last pack in of this break. Pete Alonso of the Mets, Paul Goldschmidt of the Cardinals, a 40-man futures Austin Martin of the Toronto Blue Jays going to Todd, followed up with Tyler Freeman of the Cleveland Guardians and Brennan Davis of the Chicago Cubs. Folks, let's get that National Treasures filled, that Donruss Optic filled, and the Chronicles draft picks filled. Christian Pache of the Atlanta Braves, Dylan Carlson of the Cardinals, Dane Dunning of the Rangers, Andres Jimenez of the Guardians, Deivi Garcia of the Yankees, Pedro Leon of the Astros, and Pedro Pineda of the Oakland Athletics. And now our Bowman first, Alexander Vizicano of the New York Yankees right there to kick things off. Following that up with Emmanuel Rodriguez of the Twins. Then we have a Miguel Bleis of the Boston Red Sox, a black and white Christian Hernandez of the Cubs, and a Yiddy Cape of the Miami Marlins. And with that, we are done with break 1562. We'll be back in 5 minutes with some certified one-box football hobby.